Hi, friends. It's Charlene here today to offer another series of hand mudras, a hand mudra flow that's connected deeply to this Kriya of Chitta and Prana, where we're focusing our concentration, we're focusing our consciousness on the flow of prana, and we're allowing prana to move us. And one of the ways that we can enter the state of consciousness is through the use of hand mudras. So we'll be practicing that today. Before we get started, let's just settle in a bit. If you're sitting on the floor, have a cushion under you, some way that you feel really supported, maybe something under knees to support the knees. Feeling really comfortable, you can sit in a chair. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe moving, not having your back all the way up against the chair, but moving a little bit closer to the front of the chair so that you can have a nice, long, tall spine. And then letting your shoulders relax down, letting your elbows be heavy, and looking inward, like letting your gaze lower towards the earth, or maybe closing eyes as I read you a poem called One Garden by Rosemary Tromer. I am no longer surprised when strange, exotic blooms appear in my mind, knowing now how seeds arrive on the wind from everywhere. Now I am less likely to label something weed simply because I didn't plant it myself. At the same time, I want to be discerning, knowing whatever I choose to grow might appear soon in the soil of you. So I am curious when sowing bulbs of anger, saplings of judgment, thorns of certainty. I want us all to plant great beds of unanswerable questions and tend to the mystery together. How else might it change what these hands do when I trust every choice matters? I want us all to plant great beds of unanswerable questions and tend to the mystery together. Mm. Letting eyes flutter open, feeling into your seat. Allowing hands to come together, just rubbing those hands together, creating some prana, maybe opening up the armpits a little bit so that armpits are uh, all really tightly squeezing against our sides, but there's some space between our arms and our long torsos. And taking the hands and just tapping gently on the skull, behind the skull, maybe back down into the neck, just gently tapping around, maybe the forehead, onto the bone, cheekbones, down into the jaw. And anywhere else would feel good to have a little tapping of just prana you've generated. Oh, maybe shoulders, chest up. Coming back. The series that we're going to do today, I'm going to go through each of the four hand mudras, and then we'll build some prana, and then we'll flow into the mudras together. So the first mudra is Hakini mudra, where just our fingertips are touching, gently touching. And this is a mudra that really invokes the third eye, the unfolding of wisdom. So the affirmation we'll say for this mudra is, I see clearly. I see clearly. Next, we'll move into the chin mudra, and that's where the index finger and the thumb touch. And this is bringing together individual and collective consciousness. So for this one, you can keep fingers together, or you can allow the hands to come out. So it's your choice. So I see clearly. I honor the witness. We'll be saying I honor the witness with chin mudra. And then from there, we're going to move to the prana mudra, where we bring the middle finger and the ring finger together. And again, you can keep the hands together here, or you can let them come apart. I move with prana. And then we'll come back to lotus, where we're really focusing the energy on compassion and love. And the affirmation here is, I am love. So I see clearly. I honor the witness. I move with prana. I am love. Hmm. So before we start, let's generate a little bit of energy in our fingers, in our body. Again, letting those armpits be free. Elbows can come out to the side as we flick the middle finger and the ring finger together. And this flicking can move anyway, so you can kind of have the flicking go all the way up and down. And we can bring some breath here, where just the breath like we're blowing out a birthday candle. So the exhale is really way down in the belly. Bring that belly button to meet the spine. Slowly bring the hands in, releasing the breath. Just allow the normal rhythm of your breath to return as fingertips touch, noticing where you feel prana in your body. Where do you feel tingling? Maybe where do you feel sensation? Where do you feel maybe that energy isn't moving? Just notice that. Coming into Hakini Mudra, focusing on the third eye. I see clearly. I honor the witness. I move with prana. I am love. I see clearly. I honor the witness. I move with prana. I am love. I see clearly. I honor the witness. I move with prana. I am love. I see clearly. Honor the witness. I move with prana. I am love. Continue the flow at your own pace, pausing in any one of the mudras or finding a new and different mudra that you may be guided towards. You can continue with the affirmations or let them float into the background as we take a few minutes to allow the flow to unfold. Wherever you are is perfect. You're doing it right. You're safe. Breathing, slowing everything down. You are safe. You are held. You are loved so deeply. You are safe. You are held. You are love. We gladly continue the flow or over the next 3 or 4 breaths. Allow hands to either come into Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra, or hands on the heart. I want us all to plant great beds of unanswerable questions and tend to the mystery together. You can pause here, staying here for a moment. If you'd like to move forward with some journaling, open the eyes and have your pen and your journal or some paper. And the top of your page, write these words. If you really knew me, you would know ... If you really knew me, you would know. And then continue to write. Thank you for joining me together today for our hand mudra flow. Sending you all so much love. Jai Bhagwan, many blessings to you.